What is up? How's everybody doing tonight? It is Sunday Night Football, red on red, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos, live from Kansas City. And there was a big weird day in football today, it seems like, from what I've seen so far. But how's everybody doing? What's up, Bushy Beard, Tyson, Strickland, Pete? See who else we got in here. Cam,
VD Lambie,
Cam, Beard Code, BD Lambie, E-Rock, Rob, Billy, Matt. I think I got most everybody. They'll all compiling in here in a little bit. But how's everybody doing tonight? Go ahead and write it in the comments down below. How are you doing, David? What's been going on with you this week, man?
Well, you know more than most do. It's been one thing after another, man. But that's the season. It'll pass, you know. We wouldn't enjoy the good times if there wasn't some of the rough times. So I'm just ready to get back to the good times. My computer shot craps on me. Not my whole computer, my graphics card. It's just a whole mess, but it's okay. It's good.
What's up, Roger? Okay, so on my end, my camera looks fine, but is it choppy? Because if it's choppy, I'm going to... What's up, Jim K? How you doing? Thanks for the podcast. I got a couple of things on the agenda that I want to talk about today. What's up, Twitch? How you doing, man? Pete, Susanna, how's everybody doing? I am so mad at USPS right now. Let me tell you. So now I have three things to talk about. I got three stories that I need to talk to everybody about, but it is choppy. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to unplug my cam link real quick and plug it back in and hope that fixes it. So, Dave, you're on your own for a second. I'll have audio, but not video for a minute.
Bearded Strickland, man, sorry to hear that about your dog. I hope everything goes well there. Definitely keeping your prayers. What's up, Johnny Grooms? You and I need to get together and have a gaming session as soon as I get my graphics card up and running again, or a new one. Quarantine is boring, Jim. I completely concur. We went through that for 2 weeks, my wife and I. And yeah, it sucked. It sounded really cool. Like when I first got told I was going into quarantine, I was like, cool, 2 weeks off. And then about 3 days into it, I was like, oh God, this sucks. So, yeah, I totally get that. Speaking of quarantine, how are you holding up, Devin? I feel like you should be just about out, if not out already. Curtis Swanstrom, good evening. Christopher Wolf, good evening. JG, Copper Johns Tyson said your stuff's going out tomorrow. David, beard looks great, my friend. Oh, it's getting there. I feel like I've reached, I don't know if this is such a thing as like terminal length on your beard, but I feel like my beard's going out instead of growing down. So who knows? I don't know if that's a real thing or if that's all just madness. Captain Stash, what's up? All 6 of us are in it. 3 teenagers and a 12-year-old boy. So I spent an entire week with my teenage daughter. She's 13, and I do not envy your position, my friend. But, you know, all of us seem to think that my daughter is one of those people that she's 13 and thinks she's 30 and talks like she's 30. So it's interesting to deal with. Doing well, feeling great, back living a somewhat normal life. Appreciate you. Oh, no problem. Devin, no problem. Michael Payton, what's up, man? So the age-old question, right? What's everybody wearing in beard tonight? I personally am wearing Mint Condition from Beard Octane. I have become very, very, very fond of that scent. It's awesome. Driving and listening. That sucks because I have one of those voices that it probably isn't very easy to listen to. Quenched by Chesapeake, Honorable Mac, good one. Phoenix, Rob Phoenix is one of my favorite all-time scents. I absolutely love it. Nothing in beard, just took a shower. I took one about an hour ago, and I had to throw something in here just to make it look presentable. Kingsman unscented. Kingsman is good. Tyson keeps popping back in and out of here, so no. That's it. That's all we got. Nobody else wants to say what they're wearing in beard tonight? So I know most of you, or quite a few of you, have been asking about the Graybeard series and when I'm going to put out another video. And here's the situation. Until I get a new graphics card, I don't know. I'm probably going to be on hold for a little bit. Anything by Sphinx is awesome. I haven't tried Peaked CBD yet, but I hear good things. Sleepwalker, Black Crown, Chesapeake. No nighttime oils or butter yet. Got a shower. Nice, Pete. What is your nighttime butter? Oh, there's Tyson.
Maybe I shouldn't have tried to fix it. Jeez, is it better now though?
No, you're still choppy on my end.
Weird. So it's what happens with technology. Even when you try to test it, it's like it looks fine on my end, but when I'm watching it back on the browser, it looks like crap. I don't know.
Maybe after this, just download that image web or whatever and see if that works any better. It might just be OBS. It's having a hard time figuring out with your.
Well, I'm not using OBS. I'm using Camlink straight in. I just have OBS, and it's for some reason StreamYard's picking that up as a source, but I'm not using it.
Log Cabin Mac. I have not tried Log Cabin Mac yet. 2 big Black Friday beard mails tomorrow. Beard Octane and Renewed Man. I don't know what you got from Beard Octane. I haven't ran across anything I don't like from him. As far as Renewed Man, I think you're going to be very happy with both packages you get tomorrow.
So I want to talk about a couple things. Like first and foremost, Jim K, who's in here, runs a charity event that's called Caps for Clayton. If you don't know anything about that, go to Facebook and search Caps for Clayton and go check out the Facebook group. But basically what it is a charity that he founded after his son spent Christmas in the cancer unit in the hospital. And so now what his charity does is they collect gift cards and things like that, and make sure that the kids that are in the cancer unit of the hospital have something for Christmas. Over the years, it's kind of changed a little bit, and it's a little bit different with COVID, but and they're taking gift cards and things like that because basically if you're a parent and you need to go back and forth all the time to see your kid who's in the cancer ward for Christmas, you need gas, you need food, you need things like that. So those little gift cards like that is kind of what they're taking. So you can reach out to Daddy Likes Barbecue on Instagram if you want to help out, or the Caps for Clayton group on Facebook, anything like that. So how you doing, Brian? So there's that. I remember I said there was 3 things. Oh, yeah. Define Beer Company. Yeah, I'll get to USPS and what I think about them. Define Beer Company, I think today ends their weekend sale where they're doing bundles for $25. But if you use FB15, you get 15% off of that. So you get like an oil balm for, what is it, like $20.50. Super crazy deal. So if you're in need of some Define Beard Company, now's the time. And then USPS, like, what is going on with USPS? Like, can they not scan things and update their tracking? Like, it's driving me nuts. Like, it is driving me bonkers. I sold something on eBay, and I sent it out on November 29th. Priority mail. It's what the person that bought it paid for. And it was supposed to be delivered on December 1st. On December 1st, it's like, oh, it's been scanned on November 29th. And, like, it never changed. It just said, arriving late. And finally, like, yesterday, it showed up at the person's house. And it's like, they're, like, trying to get me, like, I would assume the businesses know what this is like, but this person's about ready to be like opening a case against me with eBay to say that they haven't received their package. But it's like, I have the shipping updated in eBay, and we're not talking like a $15 or $20 thing. Like, it was a camera lens that I sold. So it's like, I understand what the person was going through. It's like they paid $700 So they paid $700, thought this lens was going to get there on December 1st. I took that $700 that I sold my lens for and bought a different lens. So it's like, I don't want to return this money because I already spent it on something else, So it's just, but finally it just showed up. Well, I have a couple of things that are coming to me that they haven't updated since their origin scan, and they're supposed to be here like tomorrow. So it's like, they better show up. But it could be, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's like, why are they not showing up? Like, why aren't they scanning and showing up in the system when they go to the next stop? Because they're not going from like California to South Dakota and then just like there's stops along the way. Why aren't they not? I don't get it. But
yeah, I have a beef with Dixon Flannel Company right now.
See, and I don't know if it's their fault either or if it's USPS. I have the same thing. Like, I used to get my Dixons in like 2 days. Now it's like a week and a half.
Mine hasn't even left. I ordered it on the 22nd of last month.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't got my Black Friday one yet either, but that's only been a week, I guess. Yeah. Brian, I got the Sony 24 millimeter 1.4 aperture G Master.
G Master is a great series. So Brian said that he's using imaging web for his Sony. What Sony camera did Brian get?
He must have got I don't know. What did he get? Brian, what'd you get? I thought he was still using his phone. I think he still might be using his phone. I don't know. Maybe he's just thinking about getting a Sony. I don't know. Maybe he did get one. I know he bought some Black Friday studio stuff.
Sony Imaging Edge webcam works for my camera. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I'll just have to download it. I didn't like it 6 months ago when it first came out. I just didn't like it.
I don't like the other parts of it. I don't like the video editing tool they tried to throw in there. I don't love that. Everything else I'm not a fan of, but as far as their webcam stuff, I haven't had a problem. And I got to give props to Sony anyway. I mean, after the whole situation with my camera, he got an A64. Beautiful
oh, that's right.
choice.
I did hear that. Yeah, so the A6400. There's a lot of good lenses out there for that. And in fact, the lens I just sold would have probably been awesome for the 6400.
They have like 4 lenses under $300 for that camera that are all awesome.
Yeah. And there's awesome lenses all around. Like Sigma makes amazing lenses. It's just like for the lenses for the 6400 compared to the A7S3 are different. I mean, you can use the same ones, but at the same time, I try to shoot in full frame as much as I possibly can. So right now I'm on a 24 millimeter. And if you put this on your camera, which you could do, if you put it on your camera, it would pretty much equivalent. It'd be basically like running with a 36 or 37 millimeter on a crop frame.
I've heard a lot of good things about I actually debated buying that camera, the A64, when I bought my RP.
I had a 6400 when I had my EOS R, and then I took it back and got the M50, and then I ended up selling that for then got the ZV-1. And then I sold the ZV-1 when I got my A7S III with the intention of buying another ZV-1. I just haven't because I love my A7S III so much.
So here's a company that I've heard a lot about that I haven't tried yet, McKissick. I have not tried anything from McKissick yet. I hear a lot of
I haven't tried anything from McKissick either. Yeah, Brian, Sigma makes amazing lenses. I was between the Sigma 24. Well, I tried the Sigma 28 and then I sent it back. Like I just rent them every once in a while just to try lenses out. And I did the Sigma. And then, so I had it narrowed down between Sigma and the Sony G Master, and like the Sigma was like $100 cheaper, but every review out there was like the G Master is the way to go. If you are dropping that kind of money, just get the G Master. It's like an award-winning lens. So I was like, all right, I'm getting the G Master. So, but yeah, McKissick, I've heard so many good things about them. I just want to get in there and try them out one of these days. Yeah, this camera talks probably foreign to people. That's all right. Yeah, Patriots had a big day. I mean, it's crazy what they just did to the Chargers. I mean, Anthony Lynn's got to be done at some point here. What's 1907? What's the sim profile?
That's what I'm looking up right now. 1907, the year of statehood for the great state of Oklahoma. Our 1907 is a deep and complex cologne-type fragrance with notes of musk, sandalwood, bergamot, lavender, grapefruit, black pepper, cedar, and cherry.
Interesting. That might be pretty good, actually. What's up, Jared? How you doing, man? What's up, Russ? What happened in the Charger game? The Patriots beat them 45-0 or something like that. Pretty much what the Chiefs are going to do to the Broncos tonight. Hopefully. I don't know. Locke scares me a little bit. I think he's having a little bit worse year than he should. I think he's just in a slump for some reason. But he scares me. But I think the Chiefs are going to be pretty amped up tonight. Red on red uniforms, which look awesome. It's a home game, Sunday Night Football. But statistically, the Chiefs are worse at home than they are on the road.
Yeah, my boss is at that game, and the prerequisites to even get in to be in the stands are insane. Insane.
Yeah, what'd you say? They have to go to the stadium on Friday before the game, get COVID tested.
Yeah, and have the results back and negative before they can walk in the stadium.
Yeah, and then the Chiefs this morning had 5 or 7 false positives. They had 7 people today come back, tested positive, and then so every 3 hours they had to retest to make sure that the game could happen tonight, and it turned out that they were all false positives. I guess just the way that they test can produce a false positive or something. I don't know.
Yeah, my boss is the very first one she got. Came back inconclusive, so to them that's pretty much a positive. What's up, Russ?
Yeah, so Aubrey's and mine came back positive. Cassidy's came back inconclusive, and it's like, what? That doesn't make any sense to me. So we just assumed she was positive, but it doesn't really matter with her job anyway, so...
What's up, Jared? Man, I know Tyson already said hi to you. I just want to give you mad props on that Santa Slayer, dude. That has quickly become one of my all-time favorite scents. You did such a great job on that one, man. I'm so impressed. And
which one, Mrs. Claus?
Yeah, Mrs. Claus. And he already released it, right?
Yeah, it's released.
Yeah, okay. I thought I screwed up.
I just remember last Sunday I called it Mrs. Claus, trying to give everybody a little prank, and then it was, Santa Slayer, which could still all be one and the same, really. I mean,
even that,
Mrs. Claus,
Santa
Slayer.
I wanted to give our red some more time, to see, how I only had this happen a couple times before, but a scent in bottle, and then I wear it one time, and it could have been anything. My nose could have been off that day. It didn't really do it for me, so I've been wearing our red a lot, and I have really come to like that scent as well. So the whole collection is phenomenal, man.
Who in here is into shoes? Like, is there anybody in here that's like not like scuba obsessed, but like really into shoes?
Why'd you buy some new shoes?
No, but Patrick Mahomes just did a deal. He's coming out with Adidas sneakers.
He has done everything opposite. Normally, football players would come out with a Nike shoe, and when he brought in the endorsement from Oakley, which I'm still trying to force myself to love those glasses. That was cool, and now to see Adidas, it's going to be great.
Yeah, see, I like Oakley's and I like Adidas better than Nike, but I want to get those new Mahomes Adidas.
Oh, they're going to be nice, dude. Did you know his brother Jackson brought out a clothing line too?
No. I mean, I don't think anybody cares about Jackson.
Jackson Mahomes is awesome. Yeah. He's got a line called Unathletic. That's pretty cool.
So Patrick's the athletic one and Jackson's the unathletic one?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Dude, Hey Dudes are the way to go. Like, I have to now buy my 8th pair of Hey Dudes. Now, let me talk about Hey Dudes real quick. Hey Dudes, like, I bought a pair of Dudes once, and I was like, man, these are comfy. So then they were having, like, a sale, so I went and bought, like, 6 more pairs. And one of the pairs turned into my running shoe. No joke. I run in Hey Dudes, and my mile time decreased when I started running with my dudes. I don't know why, but I have like actual runner shoes and I can run better, faster, more comfortable in my Hey Dudes. And then, so then I don't pretty much, I've had the same pair of dudes for like 2 years and they finally just now got a hole in them to where I have to order a new pair of dudes. But man, I wore those shoes out, and for $50 for 3 years for a pair of shoes that I pretty much wore every day, they're just like wearing slippers, but I can wear them to a corporate event, and it's awesome.
But how do you choose what color to get? I mean, that is just...
You just get black. I mean, black matches with everything.
They don't have just black.
Yes, they do. You just got to click. They have black on black. Black soles, black shoes. That's like my favorite pair. Because the white soles get dirty. So if you wear black soles, black shoes, they look good. But I do like Echo. Echo makes amazing dress shoes. In fact, I wore my Echoes the other day for like the first time in 3 years. And I've had these shoes for like 10 years. In fact, it will be 10 years next month. And they still are super, super comfy, my Echoes, but they're just expensive. But I guess when you think about it, I've had them for 10 years and they're like $120. So I guess they're not that expensive. But
my wife is obsessed with Hey Dude shoes.
Yeah, Hey Dudes and Echo would be my 2 favorite shoes. I'd say Keens. Like Keens is all I buy for Aubrey because she goes through them. But Keens, I think are really good for her. Like, I just don't like the hiking boot type style for like everyday shoes. What's up, Jim? How you doing? How those pickles been, man?
I like those. I have them on right now. They're like duck boots. They're like rubber and a boot. Anyway. I'm weird.
You have duck boots?
Is that what they're called?
They're
like rubber on the tops, like at
the
toe.
Those are like duck boots. I've never seen a guy wear those.
Well, there you go. Beard Society. What's up?
What's up, Beard Society? Welcome, Prime. Rainbows. Any luck with the Xbox? No. I've kind of given up on it this week, really, because like I feel like my computer could probably game better than an Xbox anyway. But with Christmas and everything, it's just kind of like maybe I won't worry too much about it. But I was gonna use a clicker to get one because I was reading about like a bot clicker, and I've heard a lot of success stories with getting an Xbox with one. And then I just was like, I don't really want to drop $500 right now with Christmas. I feel like Aubrey probably wants some Christmas presents. So,
what?
And kids nowadays, they're not content with like a $10 thing. It's like everything that she picks out. Like, you want to know what was her Christmas list? Like 18 ponies, 17 mini Wish Me puppies. And she was going like counting down on her Christmas list, and it ended with one iPhone 12. I'm like, are you kidding me? You're like, A, you're not getting that. B, you don't start at 18 and then work your way down. Like, give me a break. One iPhone 12. You're lucky if you have an iPod that has more storage than you need.
I'm thinking about getting the iPhone 12 mini. I'm just tired of a big bulky phone.
Well, I mean, I have the iPhone 12, but she's serious. She's 8. She don't need no phone. They ain't in school half the time anyway. So, no. So I was like, no, you're too young for a phone. She's like, when I'm 12? And I'm like, I can work with 12 a little bit. I work in the cell phone industry. My kid will probably have a phone at a younger age, but not 8. No. So, but her list was ridiculous. And it's like a real life pony doll thing. I don't know. Either way, they're like $150 when I found it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to eBay and buy a used one. So yeah, it's just too early, Mick. Man, it's too early for a phone, especially when she asks Siri to do everything for her on her iPod. It's like I can just imagine what she'd be doing with a phone that she doesn't need to be doing. Like I just had to put limits on her iPod, like time limits and real limits, because she'll walk around the house and she doesn't say the real word. She'll literally say it exactly how I'm going to say it right here. She'll be like, "Oh, that makes me so F word, P word," and I'm just like, I mean, I'm glad you're using it in the right style, and I mean, it's really funny. You laughed, right?
I laughed. Yeah.
Because it's hilarious, but like she uses it in the right style, but she won't say the real word because she knows better. I mean, there's sometimes she'll say the real word, but she gets the look from dad and then she knows better. But so Sona, we're just talking about how kids think they need $200 things for Christmas, and how Aubrey walks around saying, "I'm so F word, P word," and so. Oh, what's up, Clint? Man, you got the new candles launched, man. I've been burning the crap out of that humidor one. In fact, it might be about the last night of it tonight, but it's so good, and it's definitely didn't start the studio on fire like I've had a candle almost do before. So you got a $500 gift card. Is that what Walmart gives out? $500 gift cards to employees? See, my work is so stingy. And this is like something that I really don't like about big corporate stuff is like we don't ever have Christmas stuff at all. In fact, we can't even say Merry Christmas. We have to say Happy Holidays. But like there's, we have blackout periods where you can't take vacation and then you get nothing for Christmas. No bonus ever. No thank you. It's just pushing numbers. Oh, yeah, your PlayStation 5. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. My Christmas to myself at this point is we bought a blanket. And if you've never seen the Big Blanket Company, the Big Blanket Company is amazing. They sell blankets that are 10 by 10. They're reasonably priced. We bought a weighted blanket and a throw blanket. And it's like, we watched a movie on the couch, completely burritoed up, plenty of room to squeeze a kid in there. It was awesome. It was so awesome. So at the Big Blanket Company, if you're in need for a blanket or you want to do something like cool for your wife or girlfriend, just go get her a big blanket because women like big blankets. And I like weighted blankets. And you should like weighted blankets too because they help you sleep better.
I've never tried one.
Under control. If you have anxiety and like those types of things, like weighted blankets are amazing. Like, when Aubrey like freaks out, like her like therapist, I don't even want to say therapist, like her counselor. I don't know if that's any better, but they always say when she gets in her mood, just to like hug her tight until she calms down. It's always worked. And like any research you do, like anxiety and things like that, like a weighted blanket really like helps with that. And so anyway, but I love weighted blankets. They're just awesome. They don't make you sweat. I mean, I don't know. I sweat more with like a fleece lined blanket than I would with a weighted blanket. I can't believe you've never heard of Dixon, Jim. Like, you would love Dixon. Dixon Flannel Company, best flannels there is.
If you can get them.
They're right up there with Eddie Bauer flannels. I just, they're the same price as Eddie Bauer, basically. And I don't know. I mean, they feel pretty close to the same quality, maybe a little bit better, but they do different,
I really like that little corner that you can clean your glasses on. It's a pretty nifty thing.
Well, Dixon, you just have to check with Dixon. Like, you can find Dixon's for $30. They have sales all the time where it's $30. Like Black Friday, they had two wearing their boxers over this weekend. Their boxers are pretty comfy.
Yeah,
and then I bought a T-shirt just to see what their T-shirt was like, and their T-shirts are awesome too, but they're not worth the price.
Yeah, I have 2 Dixons in the mail, so we shall see what happens with that.
I think I have 2 in the mail from Black Friday still, like a male's and a female's that I got on Black Friday because they were on sale for $30, which is really good for that price. Oh, and Duluth Trading, yeah, I saw that. Well, I mean, the ingredients seem fine. I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with the ingredients.
I have a story about Duluth Trading Company's beard oil. If they're the ones I'm thinking of, the big bottles.
Their commercials are funny.
Yeah, their underwear commercials are hilarious.
Yeah. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Who else came in here? Rick's came in here. Vado, how you doing, man?
So, Duluth Trading Company, this is what they sell. It's a company called Sam's Natural is the real one, and I had some issues with them. They sent me like 10 bottles because their deodorant like burned my armpits off, and their beard oil was wonky. This was months ago, probably over a year ago now. I'll never put it in my beard, but that's just me.
I've been noticing that on and off, Vado, where like it'll be showing in like standard definition. I have to change it to 4K or, I mean, on live stream 720 or whatever. But like even regular YouTube videos have been doing that to me a little bit too.
What's up, Chris?
So is the beard oil good?
No, it's horrible. I'll never put it in my beard again.
Okay,
Never.
So there's your answer, Camel Cam. I mean, if they said he's never. I mean, I like their pants. Their pants seem pretty spectacular, but
their underwear are amazing.
Yeah, and their underwear. But I can't get past, like, I don't think I'll ever wear any underwear other than High-Leet or the Dixon ones are really good, but they're a lot like High-Leet, and I get too big of discounts at High-Leet, so.
I've been hearing really good things about Tommy John's. They went on a kick of underwear commercials. I saw it was pretty funny.
Tommy John's, I've always heard, like, if you ever listen to, like, Sirius XM, like, they're always on Sirius XM as an advertiser.
Well, Chris,
but I've never tried them because I checked them out once and they were expensive. I was just like, yep, can't do that.
Yeah, Chris seems to agree. He hated his week of testing Duluth beard oil.
Okay, so Duluth beard oil not worth the purchase. Got it. Not gonna buy it then. I've been on a pecan pie kick lately. It's been my mission to make the world's best pecan pie, and really the only judge is myself. But I made one the other day just for S&Gs. And it was pretty good. I mean, it was decent. And I was like, I miss chocolate pecan pie. So I had another crust. I figured I might as well make another pie. Well, it came out kind of runny. So I was like, whoa, what happened here? So then I was determined. So I went and bought more pie crusts to make more pie. Anyway, I think in the last week I've had 6 pecan pies to try to nail out this recipe, and it's just crazy because I like bake them, I take them out of the oven, I let them cool, and then all of a sudden they're like gone. And I swear, like, I don't know if Aubrey or Elf on the Shelf is getting into it, like something's happening because these pies are just like disappearing. It's blowing my mind. Even when they're running, the Elf still eats them. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man?
What's up, Jay? Have you ever tried Povatica bread?
Povatica bread? No.
Mm-hmm. There's a place called Strawberry Hill here in Kansas City that makes it, and it's like it looks like a loaf of bread, but it weighs like 4.5 pounds. It's really weird, but that stuff is so amazing. It's expensive. It's $30 a loaf, but
Holy cow!
It's really, really worth it. It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
pecan pie is so good. Like now that I'm thinking about it, is like I've eaten a pie a day for the last week. That's kind of crazy. And
So
a gallon of ice cream. And then we've been into who can make better grilled cheese sandwiches. And if you don't put mayo on grilled cheese, you're doing it wrong because it has to be mayo. But okay, so put mayo and garlic salt on the outside. Make them in the waffle iron. Oh, it was so good in the waffle iron just till they get crispy. It's like a game changer. Grilled cheese in the waffle iron with mayo and garlic salt.
my daughter, when she was in town a couple weeks ago, she wanted these grilled cheese that were like pizza grilled cheese. So we did like mozzarella, pepperoni, and then you, instead of tomato soup, you dip them in marinara sauce. I was actually pretty amazed.
I did pepperoni in my last grilled cheeses. That's pretty good too.
Yes, mayo.
Somebody dips them in ketchup, which is really weird to me, but I don't dip them in ketchup. Miracle Whip or mayo. I always use mayo. You got to have Hellman's mayo. Hellman's mayo. And like you don't taste the mayo. So anybody that thinks like, ew, that's so gross. It's like you can't even taste it. If Aubrey eats it, trust me, you guys will eat it. Like
That's how they make really good Reubens too.
You use mayo.
I've had them. I've never made them that way, but I've had them that way.
I like pickles on grilled cheese with mustard. Interesting.
I like pickles on everything.
Yeah, pickles are good. Butter on both sides. I've never done butter on both sides. You only mayo one side of the bread, but I could try doing both sides. That would be interesting.
It's communistic.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm just seeing something that's interesting. Did the crappy Giants really beat the Seahawks, or did the Seahawks come back? I'm watching the highlights right now. Pepperoni and grilled cheese is really good. And then I use I don't know if anybody else uses Velveeta cheese, but Velveeta cheese, just a little slice of that, a little slice of cheddar, maybe some pepper jack cheese in there. Ooh. The Giants beat the Seahawks in Seattle. That's nuts. That is crazy.
I've become a huge fan of Munster cheese.
Munster cheese is amazing.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
And if you want it even better, get smoked Munster or smoked Gouda. Smoked Munster, smoked Gouda. Amazing.
Have you ever had ranch
butter and garlic
spaghetti?
Salt, not mayo. No, mayo's good. Mayo's the best.
I think ranch on spaghetti is a game changer.
Ranch on spaghetti? That sounds disgusting.
I mean, it does, but I mean, it's good. It's good.
No, there's unique foods mentioned on the stream all the time, Corey. By the way, how you doing? There's always unique foods because I'm a foodie. Like, I am a food junkie. And so ranch is on spaghetti. That is just crazy.
See?
I don't know. Yeah, the Miami game, what happened? Like, the Bengals coach did something with a kick returner and it just went into this all-out brawl or something. I don't know. But oh yeah, I'm a total food nerd. Colby Jack's underrated for sure. Colby Jack is amazing. Corey's Tyson's Feed. There's always food talk, for the Human Python for sure. Yeah, food. Yeah, I need to get into the next food challenge pretty quick too. Maybe it'll be like Christmas cookies or prime rib, hot wings. I don't know. Dukes and Blue Plate. I've never had that mayo. I mean, I make mayo. You can make mayo really easy.
I was just looking at how much the scalpers are getting for a graphics card on eBay right now.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
I'm about to start a GoFundMe account.
They're coming down. They're coming down, but they're still ridiculous. I mean, it's the same markup as PS5s or Xbox right now.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's nuts.
I mean, a $600 graphics card is going for $1,200-$1,300 on eBay. It's ridiculous. Double
At
price.
least. I was looking at the 3070.
I put Parmesan on pizza all the time. You gotta have Parmesan on pizza. Nacho cheese on pizza works. Ranch on pizza works, but I like ranch as the sauce on pizza instead of marinara sauce. That's really good.
Or barbecue. Have you had the backyard barbecue pizza?
I don't like barbecue pizza. I'm not a big barbecue fan though. The only thing I like barbecue on is my chips or my pork, like pulled pork.
I love pulled pork. Absolutely love it.
What else is good on pizza? I actually ordered pizza for. It'll be here in a little bit. But chicken ranch pizza is amazing.
I like mine with some onions on it, like grilled onions. Like not really grilled, but they throw them on before they cook the pizza.
So taco pizza is awesome.
Oh, do you guys have Casey's?
I love Casey's pizza. Casey's gas station pizza is some of the best pizza I've ever had in my life. We don't have one on this side of South Dakota, but the other side does. So every time I travel for work, I get Casey's pizza. And even it's so good, Aubrey knows Casey's pizza. And if I could get it here, I would get it for sure. Casey's pizza is amazing.
So good, dude.
And Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Like, I love Chuck E. Cheese pizza too. It's so good.
I've heard really good things about Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I heard their menu is really nice. Really, really nice.
Yeah, Johnny Grooms has sent me some bad stuff about Chuck E. Cheese pizza, but I still eat it. Because I don't think our Chuck E. Cheese went out of business now anyway. So then the next pizza on the list that's good is the pizza from the mall. The pizza in the mall is just flat out good pizza. So that would be my next choice of pizza. And then, I don't know, Domino's probably, Papa John's. No one delivers to our house. So I have to use like DoorDash to get pizza. Sbarro's
is awesome.
Never had it. We don't have one here.
They were in the malls where I grew up.
Oh, ours is. I don't know what ours is. They just make us. They're probably all the same, just different owners, different names. Ours has changed names like 15 times in the last 10 years, and it's always the same pizza. They just change names.
Yeah, Sbarro has this twice baked ziti that is amazing. Amazing.
And then we have like, I don't know. It's so weird here. We get like a Dickie's barbecue pit comes to town, and like, what's another big? What's the big barbecue place that went out of business? Out in Rushmore Crossing. Famous Dave's. We had a Famous Dave's, and all of a sudden one day they just closed up. They couldn't stay in business, and it was like just closed up. And it's like, how does Famous Dave's go out of business? But they did.
Ooh,
next is our Panera Bread.
Yes.
Dickie's is pretty good. The problem with going out to eat like that is like it's just an appetizer. You pay $20 for your meal, and it's just like I'm still hungry. So I'd rather just make it at home. Thinking of making a pork butt next weekend.
Bobby Bad and Bearded Casey nailed it, man. Jack Stack is amazing. Great barbecue.
Is Jack Stack the place where you can get like 10 patties on a burger?
No, that's Fuddruckers.
Yeah, our Fuddruckers went out of business too. I love Fuddruckers. They have the 1 pound burger. Yeah.
They have elk burgers there.
Elk is amazing.
No, Jack Stack's there's like two, in my opinion, two huge barbecue joints in Kansas City. Jack Stack is one, and how did I just forget the name of the other one? We'll come back to that.
Gates.
Gates, yeah. But
Gates.
I love LC's. LC's for me is top of the line barbecue.
Yeah, everybody says when you go to Kansas City, you have to go to Gates. I went there and I didn't like it as much as the other ones, but I need tamales. Who's going to send me some tamales? I've never had real tamales. So if anybody wants to send me some real tamales, I'm game.
I haven't been to that Hog Wild yet. I heard the same thing about Plowboys. I heard Plowboys is pretty good.
Plowboy, I just don't like that name. That just seems really weird. Guys, help. Where do you get the best hot wings? Usually you make them in the air fryer or the smoker. Like that's the best way. But I think Pizza Hut wings are pretty decent. I'm a bone-in type of wing guy, so I'll find some. Yeah, I mean, what Buffalo B-dubs maybe like bone-in's pretty decent, but
Well, yeah, I think bone out is just like a spicy chicken nugget.
And bone out to me is just like breaded chicken strips. I don't know.
Yeah,
But the air fryer makes some kick butt wings. So if you don't have an air fryer, search for one this holiday season because the air fryer is awesome. The problem with air fryers, is they just don't make enough. Like, I need 4 air fryers going just to cook myself dinner.
Yeah, Arthur Bryant's isn't bad. I mean, there's a barbecue place on every corner in Kansas City. Actually, a really good.
And none of them are in a good part of town. I mean, if you want to be in a good part of town, you need to go to
Kansas.
Yeah, you can go to Kansas City, Kansas, because that's the better part of town. And then you get into like Overland Park and stuff like that. But the Missouri side's not.
Yeah, I think OP is where Grant from Beards Dignified is from.
Yeah, send me some. Well, you freeze them, put them in an ice pack, a little styrofoam container, and 2-day them or something. I'll pay you.
Is Cam?
That's exactly why we've not got an air fryer. Yeah, because you can't put enough in there. It's like, nowadays they have air fryers that have like 3 different compartments, so you can put like your steak in one, your French fries in another, or your potato. You have like 3 different compartments. The problem is I can only cook 2 steaks in our air fryer. And so if I want steaks in the air fryer, which sounds stupid, but they're great, by the way. Even coming from somebody that has a Traeger, the steaks in the air fryer are still awesome. But I can only get 2 steaks in there. So then it's like you pull the steaks out, then you put French fries in, and it's still only enough for me. I don't know why they can't make a bigger air fryer.
I'm surprised they haven't.
Yeah. Shame on you for not using cast iron for steaks. Cast iron for steaks is amazing too. You just heat a cast iron up really hot with some butter. I have the cast iron griddle on the smoker, so I normally cook my steaks on the cast iron in the smoker, which is epic as well. Yeah, the Ninja Foodie is what I use. It's a pressure cooker and air fryer, like all in one. You just change the lid to a pressure cooker. So it's like I can take frozen chicken, 20 minutes, have it cooked, and then air fry it on top of that to get it crispy. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm a huge fan of my Instant Pot. I've become a big fan of pressure cookers.
I don't like Instant Pot because I don't like their design for some reason. I just don't like their logo and the text. I don't know. Yeah, it's the Ninja Foodie is pretty good. There's like 5 different Ninja Foodies now. When I got it, there's only one. But there's now like a square one that has 2 bins on the bottom. But I don't know if that's only an air fryer or if it's still a pressure cooker. I don't know. I've used the pressure cooker multiple times because it's like you got an hour to make frozen chicken. You just roll with the pressure cooker and then air fryer. Okay, I got like 10 minutes left because the pizza just got here. So
my daughter took apart my snake puzzle box.
What the hell is that?
It's a puzzle box.
It's a puzzle box? Mm-hmm. Somebody asked if you is that an OG starter Chiefs jacket? It's not OG and it's not starter. It's Nike. And it's just a hoodie.
That look though.
It's just a zip up hoodie. My signed football is right over here. My Super Bowl champions hat. They better beat the Broncos tonight. Somebody asked if you're Chris, if you're joining the Man Bun Mafia and growing a man bun. Looks like it.
Yeah. It's just so much easier to have it up and out of the way,
Are the Chiefs ready for next week? I think they'll do all right next week. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, the Dolphins look pretty good, but
sorry,
I think the Dolphins would be better starting Fitzpatrick over Tagliago to whatever his name is next week. Just because he's like one of those guys that he's always does good against the Chiefs. So, what's up, Dagan? So, I think they'd be smart to start him, but I don't know what they would do. Just saying hello. My mom does a Zoom with all of her kids at this time. Hey, Michael, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's the world nowadays, right? Zoom and Microsoft Teams and whatever it is. My hair it's long. I can show you.
Camo, I did, but my graphics card's shot, so I can't game right now.
It's down here, but it's not all because my hair was like David's, where I was just growing out the top, and so like the side's not quite as long yet. Working on getting the sides grown out so it matches the top, but I can actually get it all in a bun in the back pretty much instead of up top for like a top knot. I can get it pretty much in a bun back here, but you can see like it's not all quite long enough to get in yet, but getting there. We're getting there. If it's wet, I can get it all up in a bun in the back, but when it dries out, it starts falling out. So
Tiki, before you do that,
one,
Newer is a great brand. I would look at GVM and see what they have going on with
looking to get a $35 table light ring. I think it's 10-inch Newer, 20% off free shipping. Newer is a good brand, so if you can get a Newer light, go for it. Newer GVM.
That's what both of my lights are. This one and this one are both Newer lights.
Who doesn't like buns? Come on, Jim. We love buns here. And man buns, I mean, I'm all for... I mean, I got to try to keep up with Ron here. You guys see Ron's locks? Like, I got to keep up with Ron's hair. So, I'm going. But, I don't know. I think it was probably July the last time I trimmed the side of my ear, or side of my head. It's probably July. So, I'd say by February, March, I'll be able to get it all up. Bald is better than a bun. See, that's just too much work for me. When I grow a luscious head of hair, going bald is just too much work. Because right now I do nothing with my hair other than put it up. If I was bald, I'd have to use, like, I feel like that's another thing I'd be going down a rabbit hole in. Like, you see some of these guys, like what Mick does and Johnny Grooms, they have like soaps for shaving and then like after shaving stuff, and
that's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Are buns the new beards? I don't know. I had a beard long before I had my hair in a bun.
I just stopped maintaining my hair because I didn't have to go in a corporate office all the time, and then I kind of like the way it looks and how easy it is. Except for when I roll on it at night, that's annoying. Or
yeah, I have a feeling that probably within the next couple weeks, Kansas City will be shut down.
Well, I have a feeling the whole country is going to be shut down within a month or two. But
well, yeah, probably right around Inauguration Day.
Yeah, you like the new camera? Yeah, it works for live streaming, so I can see my computer. Because normally when I film, my camera is like right in front of my computer screen, but then I wouldn't be able to see David or the comments if I had it like that. So for live streaming, it works in this angle, I think. Plus, it kind of lets you guys see the beard shelf still. But
I've been trying to
film, it's more like that angle over to there.
I've been trying to find a good angle for my Twitch stream. Like when I get back to Twitch streaming, I can't find a good angle. I don't know what that's such a different setup.
No, something's weird with my stream tonight. I don't know if it's I don't think it's my internet, but I've been kind of having some on and off internet today. But mine's been laggy ever since we started. We just decided to let it go.
Just roll with it.
Just roll with it. Since you can hear me, my voice isn't cracking other than normal. But anybody want to talk about anything before we get off of here? I got pizza sitting down there. I want to go eat with Aubrey and the fam, and before it gets cold.
There's There is one thing I don't know if everybody knows, but
What?
did you know we got nominated, or we got gifted, or whatever? We got named as the best YouTube channel, beard YouTube content channel of the year.
Oh yeah, and Scott did his tops stream the other day. Yeah, he said the best. I don't know. It wasn't best. It was most informative. Maybe it was best YouTube channel.
It was best beard content channel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was. I was blown away. I was watching that live stream and I heard that and I was just like, my first reaction was, "Where's the award? I want the trophy." And the second reaction was, just like, "Holy cow!" Like, Beard Times with Scott looks at this channel as the most informative beard channel. So that was super, super, super cool. Yeah, and Devin got some huge shout outs as well.
Devin's one of the most underrated reviewers in the game.
Well, and he knows his camera, and it's like the thing that is bothering me a little bit right now is like everybody wants, like what is in technically isn't in, right? Like people that know cinematography are shooting more cinematic, and people that are like into video gaming are into the neon light type of stuff. So like your stream would look good right now on Twitch, and that's what a lot of people are into. But like when you get into like technology reviews, it's more cinematic, and Devin has it figured out. Like he shoots in cinematic, his coloring is cinematic, and that's where I'm at. I'll do a little bit of color for live streaming, but like lately, if you watch my YouTube videos, they're color graded cinematic. I use a cinematic film color grading technique, but a lot of people really dig like the neon lights and everything, and it's just not. That's what's in for like gaming and Twitch and stuff like that. But on YouTube, it's not in anymore. But a lot of people are going to that too. So I don't know. Maybe it's making a comeback. I have no idea. But I just go off of what the professionals like Peter McKinnon and those people are doing, and they're all shooting cinematic. So
did you see the new Peter McKinnon video?
Yeah, dude's funny.
So great.
He's so funny.
So great.
What's up, Oki?
Supposed to like a diss track?
Let's see. Yeah, the camera stuff is so crazy addicting. And it's like your lens makes everything. Your lens, the glass that's on it makes everything. You can have a crappy camera and make amazing content. Your lens does so much. And your lights. Lens and lighting.
The
A7S
one.
the ZV one's a good starter camera because it's only $650 on sale at times. Regularly $750. So
thank you, Tiki. Yeah, and what's funny is I shoot on what do they call that? A point and shoot.
Yeah, I guess it's called like a point and shoot all-in-one. You can't even change the lens.
I think it just works really great.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody is going to Team Sony, dude. I'm telling you. There's a reason for it. The autofocus is second to none. I mean, it is.
Jeremy Sears just bought an EOS R.
Yeah, but his newest video, he was talking about he's switching to Sony.
I know he's been vlogging a while on the ZV-1, and then I just watched a video like last week where he was unboxing R lenses and the R5 or something. But
they probably sent him one for review.
Yeah, Sears is so into coffee right now. Like, it's hard to even get content out because he's so into coffee. Everything is coffee, coffee, coffee.
I wish my beard was long enough to do that beard ponytail thing.
Oh, yeah. His beard is crazy.
I can't do it.
I doubt Sears does it himself. Most of the top guys don't edit themselves. They shoot and then they have an editor. And Sears is big. He probably doesn't.
Yeah, I've been really watching Alpha Gaming's editor. That guy's got some great stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're into that.
Yeah.
I mean.
And the A7S III, like, it's just a beast of a camera. Like, it's crazy. Super crazy. So Jeremy Sears, yeah, he's really big. He's super big, but he's just all over the place. He's done some beard videos, but he's more other stuff.
Whiskeys,
EDC, whiskey,
cigars,
stuff like that. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. A7S3 for the win.
Yes, agreed.
I love my A7S3, but the ZV1's awesome too. So yeah, and he's got Man Poop Mondays, which he doesn't do those as much anymore as he used to. But
yeah, no other job. Absolutely.
yeah, so all right, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Got the Top Butters video coming out tomorrow, so if you're interested in butters, I'm going to let you know if Betty Crocker's better or Blue Bonnet, Walmart brand, the Hutterite butters, double churn, triple churn, straight from the cow, margarine. It's all going to be on video tomorrow, so be on the lookout. Thanks for hanging out, for joining. The Beardies are coming up. The voting is over. The awards are ordered, so we're going to have the Beardy stream. I don't really want to announce a stream date yet because I want the awards in hand first or to know when they're coming. And with the way shipping is, it could be February. So who knows? I'm going to have to go get some McKissick. Yeah.
Me too.
So thanks for stopping in. I don't know that there's any more live streams today. I don't know. I think this might be it. If there might be some, I'm not sure. There's not a ton going on Sunday nights, but I thought there was another one.
Tiki, yes.
Tiki, stay tuned. January 1st, 2021. Stay tuned. Yeah. Yeah, there's already another channel created. It's just being set up right now for content other than beards. So, all right, everybody. We'll see you guys soon. Have a good rest of your week. Stay warm. Stay safe. And
Go Chiefs.
God bless. And go Chiefs. Chiefs.